What's up, you guys? We're back.
What's up, Heaters? Long time no see. Happy New Year. It is also our 1 year celebration of our podcast anniversary. So we are happy about that. Also, happy Kwanzaa, happy Three Kings Day, and all of the above. Shout out to our first sponsor. That's how we're going to start off this video. Shout out to our first sponsor, Crafty Monkey. That's the hoodie that we're wearing today, along with the pants that we have on. You see that zip? That secure zip. Everything on this site is affordable. You go to craftymonkey.com and the shirts were like $20, the pants were the same thing, so the whole outfit was less than $40. We also have shades that we'll promote in another video, but we don't want to wear that in this video. Also, you can check them out on Instagram as well. They have everything. They have clothes, they have men's clothes, women's clothes, they have watches, they have sunglasses, you know, little things for the house. Make sure y'all check them out.
Okay.
And what do you think of the hoodies? I think it's
They're
really
really comfortable.
I think
And they're really stretchy.
Yes.
They're really stretchy.
I think the only thing I would say, you definitely want to double up because it's like, it's not too thin, but it's not too thick. It's like more of a, like early spring, like beginning of winter hoodie. So I would say double up, but the color is vibrant. The paint on it, you see the design is really cute. And then of course we got the pants to match. So,
Yeah.
And I decided to wear my hat. First on the docket, Nicki Minaj will be collaborating with JCPenney. Now JCPenney is going pretty soon out of here, so I think it's good that she collaborates with them before they completely close down. Now the collaboration, I believe, is supposed to be.
Is it gonna be another clothes?
Oh my God! Please, not like with Kmart. At the time, it was the hottest thing. But I don't know. I just hope that it does well. The barbs will definitely buy it. Speaking of Nicki Minaj, Erica Mena apologizes to Nicki Minaj about the whole Safari debacle. I guess she feels like after everything that she went through, she stood 10 on him and, you know, they had their problems and I don't think they still talk to this day. So I think that, you know, she wanted to apologize and be woman enough to be like, you know what, this ain't gonna work. You know, we had our problems, so I just want to apologize for being with you, being years later, and then having kids with him, and then it not working out. So that was grown woman of her. Stand up.
It was a long time over the making for that. Like, if like Nicki, you should like also apologize to Erica Mena also too. But y'all grown women, y'all can work this out. But half of that, but in that whole situation, it's Safari's fault. So
Good point.
and then next on the docket is SZA's album review.
So I think that it gives very much like Donna Summers type vibes. It has a lot of like samples. It has a lot of disco type sound. It's very eclectic, like Kendrick Lamar, which makes sense why they collaborating because they both have that eccentric sound. They've collaborated so many times in the past. You know, her album was something you sit back and you listen to and you really just like escape. That's what it gave me.
It really did it?
Yeah. Only thing I just don't understand the whole like, what was she, a centipede, a butterfly, a
something
caterpillar?
Just change the picture. It was just all over the place.
Right, that was the only thing that I would say. Oh, I definitely should grab something to drink on the way down here because I'm parched.
Me too.
I need some drink winks.
Oh yeah.
We probably would finish the podcast. We'd probably be even more vibrant. But.
So the second of the docket is Cash Doll drops a visual song about looks and looks really gorgeous in her song.
Yeah, she's been dropping a lot of music visualizers like the microphone vibe, the coming out of the Cadillac. She's on tour. She started tour December 14th in Detroit. She'll be ending in Detroit in February. She will be in places like New York, Chicago, LA. So I'm happy. As she said, this is the last Dow tour, so that's probably gonna be her last tour before she decides to go on other ventures. I mean, she's already a Savage ambassador, so she probably gonna focus on like Fashion Nova and Savage Fenty. And I love me some Cash Doll. Like it's something about the way she just brag and boasts in her lyrics, and I love her voice, like her tone and her tenacity. I just love it. And she's pretty. The new Superman movie will be coming out July 11, 2025. So when I'm feeling like hot boy summer, hot daddy summer, wearing my hot daddy shorts, I'm gonna be going to see that movie because I just love me a good little action comedy. You know, hopefully there's a little romance in that movie. Who's starring in the movie?
Some new people, I don't know.
Child, it's always new people. Oh, the Beyonce new NFL halftime show. It was so captivated. I watched it 3 or 4 times.
Me too.
So Blue Ivy, happy birthday to her. She came out there. She did her thing. I love that she had Miss Buckle Bunny. She had a couple other women that were from country music, like to show them like, listen, y'all don't have to have me do country music at the MCA Awards. Y'all need me, I don't need y'all. Then she had Shabuzi come out there. Like, first of all, that man is fine. That man can sing, and that man is talented.
And she had
And I just love that name, Shabuzi.
Papparazi.
You know what's another word I like? Sorry to cut you off. Placenta. It just give me that Shabuzi. Placenta. Shabuzi.
And she had Post Malone back to retirement.
That's right. She did have Post Malone come out there. You was feeling him.
I was.
I don't know. He's cute. I give him that.
He's like the rugged version of
He needs to be in that field. Like he gives me like that twang.
He gives me the country version of Jack Harlow.
Speaking of Jack Harlow, he dropped a new song too. And he was just spitting. And I love him for that, but we need some memorable lyrics so he could get back on the charts as a solo song. Like, it's like his chart music, like the Whips and Chains song or whatever. It wasn't lyrical. It just, I don't know. It was catchy, but...
You should just get that Whips and Chains song to Justin Bieber.
But then again, his song with Lil Nas X, I wasn't really feeling it either. Like, I wasn't feeling his verse. I like that they collaborated, you know, showing like gay and straight alliance, but I don't know, it was kind of off for the song purposes.
Sure.
Like maybe they should have did a separate video or something. I don't know. Or maybe they have multiple people on there.
A 27-year-old from Mesa, Arizona, was arrested for spraying spraying a bug spray at Walmart.
Yeah, I can't believe that. Like, why would you do that, sir? And then he's filmed it for TikTok and Instagram. Like, why are you doing that? You putting yourself.
And that's really
you're incriminating yourself.
And that's a health violation.
Exactly. Right. Come on, words. Health violation. Look at you tonight.
Yes.
Season 3 of Mayfair Witches in Harlem will be returning the 17th of January. So I'm looking forward to that.
The final season.
Yes. I mean, obviously, by the time y'all see this, we're going to be done watch the show, so we will give y'all a review on it. But I'm so excited. Like, of course, it's messy, but the storyline is continuing to be good. That's what it's looking like. And I'm so excited to see the full cast because everybody on the show.
And like, there's new cast in the show, too.
Yes. Everybody on the show, to me, just gave because everybody had their own separate personality and their own drama, but they came together. Like, of course, it was very like Sex and the City because Megan Good's character, Camille, she only really pays attention to herself. but she have no other choice but to embrace her girls because her girls have her back.
True.
You know.
Scarlett is pregnant by who? And she was doing a love, and she did a Love is Blind freestyle.
Yeah, I thought she was pregnant, and I was about to be
Gag.
livid. I was about to be like, really? I mean, if she is, she is, but I don't think she is. I think it was just for the song.
Yeah, but if she was in real life, she would be gagged. We would be so gagged.
Speaking of the holiday, Santa Baby by Kim Kardashian music video drop. So we was laughing.
It was
she was. Why was she on the corner thinking she was Marilyn Monroe? She was like Santa Baby, and I'm very Courtney because when Courtney was laughing at her, that is so me because I would be laughing like
I would be laughing too.
I'm very like snickery, like
and
I'm
you
very,
know me, I
don't hide it on my face.
And you know me, I'm Chloe because I would be cussing up a dance store.
And she's a cancer too, like
yes.
Also, shout out to Tiffany Kreationz. So I have on her bracelet. If you look at my charms, I have a bunch of charms on here. Let me finish, please. One of my charms, sorry, I don't want to cut you out. I just wanted to show them because one of my charms give merman. I don't know if y'all see it, but it give merman. I have a card of like a what's it called? The VVS, not VVS. What's it called? I don't know. It's a deck of cards. It's a pearl shell. It's a lock, and then I have this beautiful gold plated, and then also my necklace as well. My D necklace is from Tiffany Kreationz. That's Tiffany Kreationz with a K, and he also has.
And I got a bracelet from her.
Yeah.
And I got this nice wolf necklace.
Oh yeah, make sure you show them. They can't see it.
Ooh,
you got to show them.
I got the neck. I got the bracelet.
Ow.
And I got a nice little wolf necklace because I am the wolf.
You got that wolf wussy. You got the wolf wussy. I got the fat nappy.
Amani Hakim is now expecting a baby with her fiance.
Imani Hakim.
Yeah.
Imani Hakim. Who was Imani Hakim? I can't remember at the moment.
Brainford. Imani Hakim.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
Let's do for that.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
You want me to go next?
Yes, you could go next.
Ballroom Throwback, episode 1, featuring Jason Bowen. That's the podcast. So Ballroom Throwback, he has a Triangle web series, is Black queer content, and he decided to do a podcast. So the first and second installment featuring Jason Bowen is out now on YouTube, and they touch bases on a lot of things. Depression. They talk about stagnation and creativity. They talk about like their weight struggle. They talk about how they had problems in their friendship at one point, but they really big in the ballroom scene, so they really discuss that, and I think that's very beautiful. The brotherhood, sisterhood, themhood that they have, I think that was a beautiful thing. I did not finish the full episodes, but I did watch most of them. It just was a lot of content to watch, and I have a lot of content to catch up on with you guys for this year because it's a lot of channels that we are subscribed to, and we want to thank you all for the support. Again, celebrating 1 year with Tiffany Kreationz and Crafty Monkey.
Yes, God. How long can you go without eating and sleeping? Dun 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 dun.
Well, let me start off explicit. As long as I could go without happy hump time, I can go a month, a couple months. I've done that before. I'm in that process right now. It's time to get fat nappy need to be permed, if you know what I mean. So eating, Whew. Like I said before, in on Thick Kitchen, yeah, I love to eat, but like if I'm trying to make sure I regulate my eating intake, if I want to lose like a little bit of belly fat, I will go for a really really long walk or like suck my stomach in and like work out and turn around and like eat later or eat smaller portions. I'm in that right now, but I'm still eating. Like I'm eating my gumbo kale and I'm eating coconut rice and peas. So I'm not playing right now. So I would say without eating, probably like I think the most I could go is like half a day, maybe a full day, like if I'm lucky. And water, I can't really go out without water. I love me some water. If I don't eat, I'd rather drink water. And then without sleeping, I've gone 2.5, 3 days before, but I really don't want to ever go through that again. Like I'll make sure I go to sleep at some point, even if it is only like 5, 6 hours. But I need to get back into my sleep regulation because it's important.
For me, the old me, I would say that the old me, cause about eating, it could take me like, without eating, it could take me like 3 to 4 days without eating. For sleeping, it could take me like a week.
What about the recent and New You?
The recent with me, I could take probably like 3, 4 days without eating. Without sleeping, and I could do 3 or 4 days without eating as well too. Sleeping.
So when you say without sleeping, do you really mean like completely nonstop?
Nonstop sleep. I would be up all night.
You know you be needing at least a little nap.
Yeah, but when I was living with my grandparents, I was up all night in the hours. Like I was going down to the park late at night. I was going down to the baseball field late at night. I was walking to niggas' houses late at night. Like,
at least you admitted it.
I
was gonna say you be in them apps.
Yeah, I don't care if it's snow, rain, thunderstorm. I don't care.
No, for real.
I will find a way.
When I'm having my happy time, when I'm meeting up with somebody, I don't mind traveling to them. Like, and if I'm traveling to them, if they hosting, then I'm definitely gonna make sure I go. Like, but when I'm hosting, don't play with me. Like, make sure, like, y'all, like everybody want to do these whole like. Oh, can you give me an Uber? Can you pick me up?
Oh, who got time for that?
Like, it don't have to be like that all the time.
And I'm going to say this well and say this good. When I'm on the app, I'm going to be driving to the places. I'm not going to spend on Uber or nothing. I'm driving to their places. Now what? So then it's like, oh, do you drive? Yes, I do where I'm going to go. Okay. Just tell me what time and I will go.
What's your bop of the week?
My bop of the week is my girl SZA. Not SZA. My girl Summer Walker. Hard as a Woman.
Hard as a Woman is really good. I still am hooked on Personal by Khalid and Normani.
That too, and also you got me into No Guidance. Listen
right? I told you they're good. I be watching those videos over and over and over and over, like, and I let them play in the background. But I've been really trying to catch up on you guys' YouTube videos like crazy because, we also have another channel. So Thick Kitchen, we have been going ham with them, like as far as like posting and cooking and the Instagram page. And we finally glad to be back because we missed y'all so much. Like we missed y'all over on this channel, and it was time to come back. We have some things going on, but we'll keep that under wraps. The creativity is important over here, so we want to come back and promote Crafty Monkey, Tiffany Kreationz, and give y'all this content because we are needing to catch up.
Yes.
No mustard.
Okay, and Paul Wall. The iconic grill master is on The Breakfast Club.
Who?
Paul Wall.
Oh, he is. That's lit. Oh, yeah, and then he's supposed to be working with Glow.
Yes.
Yeah, and then he was in Meg's music video.
Yeah,
so
he
I
did
love
Meg's
that.
grills.
Yes, he did her grills.
Mm-hmm.
I love that. So he must have his own grill business.
Mm-hmm.
When you said grill, I was thinking of food.
I was thinking
I was thinking of foreman. I don't know why. I was like,
those Foreman
grill?
grills. Those Foreman grills are so
okay, let me be serious. It's like, would you use Google Translator to link or connect with somebody?
well, using the Google Smoke Alert. Rosetta Stone.
Nah, bro.
Yes, I use Rosetta Stone to.
I'm not gonna lie, I've used the translator on my phone because my Spanish and French is still rough, but I do use it sometime. I'm a very direct person when I'm gonna get down to business. So a lot of times I will just say the words that I know directly. Like once somebody, and this is even in English, if you go on and write a whole bunch of paragraph or keep writing me and explaining and stuff, I'm going to just be like, no, let's not do this because I feel like it's a second guessing type thing. And I understand communication is important, but when it becomes over excessive, I just be like, it gets lost in translation for lack of better words. And that's with any language. Like,
I just found out they got a patois button for it too. So I was like,
not a patois button for Rosetta Stone.
not for Rosetta Stone, for Google, the Google Smooth Translator.
How are you doing today? Wagwan, what is up?
Yes.
Oh my God, what is up, my Rasta? Please, throw it away.
Let's congratulations to Michael Duvall. He reached 100K subscribers.
Yes, because he been wanting to get 100 subscribers for a while, so he's reached over 100K. So good for him.
Yes.
You like watching his TikToks. I like watching his shorts on
but his
YouTube shorts.
But his videos are annoying and annoying.
Yeah, we don't really watch them that much.
Yeah, we don't.
So be careful with using Fabuloso. This is old news, but there was a lawsuit for Fabuloso stating it has bacteria in it that causes many diseases and has been recalled of June 2024. I love me some Fabuloso, but we've been using like the store brand or whatever. And it sucks because Fabuloso smell good, but I'll use other things if I need to.
But I'm gonna say this good. I'm still gonna use my Fabuloso, clean up the house or whatever, because they did the same thing. They did
Add bleach to it.
They did the same thing.
Don't bleach kill bacteria?
They do the recalls every year. They did they did the chicken recall,
Beef recall.
the beef recall, the pork recall, the eggs recall, the milk recall. They did every recall, you name it.
They can always recall pork because I don't want her no more.
They also did a fish recall, like.
Yeah, you know you love your spicy tuna.
And I love me a spicy, yes, and a salmon. Spicy salmon, spicy tuna.
He looking like spicy tuna right now.
Yeah. I look like a pig's in a blanket.
Please, cut the camera. Like, will Ice Spice new EP revive her career?
Hell to the no.
So I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Her Hannah Montana song with the baby and Annalie Choppa, it was given. I was feeling the ratchet energy was coming back, but I don't really listen to Ice Spice.
I don't fuck with her.
There's a certain type of I guess you could say like queer men usually or queer thems that listen to Ice Spice, and Ice Spice is not super lyrical. She's like, I get out the car, I'm moving my tits, I'm moving my hips, he licking his lips. Like, it's easy to follow, but it's not like music you want to sit back and think about. Like, it's just supposed to hit your low vibration. Like,
is it sad
speaking of low vibration,
is it sad to tell her she's an industry plant?
Big plant, flower plant.
Ivy plant.
YouTube couple Dylan and Taurus have broken up.
Oh, my baby.
And the thing is, Dylan and Taurus were a black queer couple that I used to watch. I believe they lived in Texas. And I'm a little bit shaken that my feathers are ruffled because I used to watch them at like 7, 8 in the morning when they would post their videos. And I'm like, how y'all gonna break up? And I've been watching y'all content, but that's neither here or there. Y'all can watch him now on Who is Dylan. He took over the YouTube channel by himself.
Okay, our girl, Fanita, Bottoms Up Podcast, have Everett Noble and Dion collab up the views.
Yeah, her views are coming back because Fanita stopped doing Bottoms Up Podcast for a while, and I was like, girl, you got to go on that podcast. Love your podcast down. She also has Suburban Podcast on there. It's for, I believe, bi men that do that podcast. Suburbs Podcast or something like that.
Yeah, something.
Yeah, they're doing that. She just interviewed them as well.
And
so
she recently just
those are key.
And she recently did Lizzo's.
Yeah, she did. And Keke Palmer been going crazy too with interviewing people as well. Keke Palmer is very insightful. She loves talking about getting the bag. Her big sponsor is Mercedes, and I think she also worked with Credit Karma. I think it's sponsored.
She worked with and she also worked with Cash App.
Oh, that's right. It is Cash App that she worked with.
This is gonna be the first ever Target and Best Buy collaboration and Springfield. That's coming soon.
Hopefully that does well, because that's like taking CVS and
See something else.
CVS was with
Walgreens. Wait, yeah, Walgreens.
No, but I'm saying, like, you know how Target got Starbucks? Didn't CVS have something else? It was just Walgreens, or they took over Walgreens?
They took over Walgreens.
But I'm not saying that. I'm saying, like, how Target has Starbucks combined. CVS and who else did that? And Walmart has Subway. And now they got Ann's.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that's what I'm trying to say.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
So, hopefully that goes over well. I guess I'll be going to Springfield to see how I do. If I do. I might, yeah.
Until D. Washington gets baptized and become a licensed minister. Ooh.
Kudos to him.
That's gonna be good. That's gonna be good. Praise the Lord.
Yes.
Praise the Lord.
Yes. That's a really good thing because he's a very powerful speaker. So to see him not only get baptized, but to become in the church heavily, like, I think that's going to be great for him. Like, Sagittarius in particular are very just about justice and religion and about higher speaking and high priestess. So I think that's great because he's a motivational speaker, and that's what we need in the church heavily. Like, when I go to church, to keep me awake, you got to be talking that talk, and it has to be modernized. It has to be modernized. Amen.
Carrie Washington is on the Keke Palmer podcast with politics and
yeah, she was speaking politics
and entering her love life.
Yeah, she was also talking about a lot of self-love, love for her, like, the Black community, and I thought it was good because they really, like, got emotional. You know, Keke Palmer's a Virgo, and Kerry Washington's an Aquarius. So those two signs love to talk to each other. Like, I've seen it and witnessed it. Those signs will talk each other down all day and night, and that's exactly what they did.
Okay.
Everyone is posting videos on YouTube recently about, like, the leniency of YouTube. So, you know, a lot of people are doing, like, similar to, not only we do this, but, you know, just pick up the camera and press play. And I've noticed that YouTube is trying to make a lot of leniency for a lot of people that want to come on YouTube. Everybody wants to, like, open up and express themselves, because a lot of people are isolating themselves or finding new ways to communicate, and YouTube is a main source for that. There's a lot of opportunities on this platform too, and a lot of ways to network and get yourself out there in that creativity. So I'm glad that YouTube is doing that. May everybody take advantage in a proper way for it.
Our girl Sabrina Carpenter
Yes.
is on Tiny Desk.
Yeah, she ate up her Tiny Desk performance. Like, she was larger than life. Like, she stays into who she is. Like, she appreciates like her roots of being like just a white girl. Like, but she like really owns it. Like, I'm not trying to be funny, but she owns it. And not only that, she just so charming. And then she have a brown shaken espresso with Dunkin' collaboration out right now. So kudos to her for that.
She's on modern day Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah, you did say she looked like Marilyn Monroe. Baby Tate, Doechii, Zach Fox, Schoolboy Q, Tizo Touchdown, H Hood, DJ Miss Milan, Sir, all collab, because they are basically doing like skits and stuff for Doechii's album, and her Denial is a River. And the music video, it gave me very much Family Matters. It gave me very much, like old school, very much like skit and play. And she actually told the story about how she got cheated on and in the song, and you can see it act out. And I thought that was cool that she actually like put herself out there and did that.
And they got Schoolboy Q out of retirement,
right? And Zach Fox fine self. He was in Abbott Elementary. On a Day Kind of Nervous podcast, they have Brandon Anthony. Brandon Anthony is a party promoter and a former actor that was in. It was one of those movies called like Black something. Was it called Black something? So basically, this black queer man had his own place, and his like lover that be in the streets, like a part-time lover, and he come back to his house, and they try to rekindle a relationship because he known him since they were younger, and the whole movie is like trying to find ways to like make money and coming of age. But anyway, Brandon Anthony was featured on that podcast, and I thought it was cool because he was talking about like dating, and he was saying like what he's interested in. And I find it ironic that I felt like connected with him, because I love like a guy that's like, he can be like he can stand up and be in his own but have like more of a pretty face, if that makes sense. Because when we were talking with Goody, I was saying how like I find trans men attractive because I can still see the beauty in the eyes, but then they still look like a guy. Like, to put it almost frankly, I like me a masculine, but bottom bunk. I think that's hot.
I'm gonna say this again. Summer Walker, I heard his own music video. How do you feel about it?
Say it one more time.
The Summer Walker official music video of Heart of the Woman with Chopper.
Listen, there's so much things to say about it. First of all, Summer Walker looked good. She was really engulfed in the song. I saw the sponsorships. I saw that Lucky sponsorship, and I think the jewelry was sponsored too, because she was just iced out.
She was really iced out.
Body was looking good. The outfit was giving very much like,
hair looked good.
Yeah, it was giving me like the lounge outfits was giving me like 60s, but the hair was giving me more like 80s, 90s down the summers maybe. But the scenic of it all was so sensual and sultry. And then I'm not gonna lie, we saw Emily Chopper backside. It was cute. Like he is nice. It sit nice. And not only that, y'all gotta see the music video. It's very sultry. Like they did a big one because Summer Walker has heavy anxiety. So for her to get a crew to shoot this music video and still keep it comfortable, it was scenes in the house and it was scenes outside in the grass, and I thought it was really good. I thought it was really intimate. It fit the song.
DDG by his He bought his 1-year-old Halo A4 for his birthday.
Now, why you buy Halo, a 1-year-old car?
Right, and he didn't have his license yet.
Right. By the time he get that Tesla, what was it, a Tesla, right?
I think, yeah.
By the time he gets a chance to drive that, it's gonna be way out of date. So he would have been better off. Well, he probably have done this, but it would be better off just having an account for him. That's what I think I would say. But my parents bought me a car before I was 16, and then they ended up having to sell it. So we needed to do what we had to do, but I was kind of mad because it was gold too, and I wanted my car. But why would you
Buy your son a car?
Yeah, one.
You could have waited until he all grown up to get him a car.
Like the investment, the idea is there, but the investment is not
there.
Yeah, because it's gonna depreciate over time.
You might as well give the car to Haley.
That part, so she could drive her 1-year-old around in it.
Exactly. Sexy Red is acknowledging Drake gave her she acknowledged that Drake gave her STD, and she also got an OnlyFans, and she's an OnlyFans model.
So you did not state that how it was discussed. Sexy Red gave Drake allegedly gave Drake a STD.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it was.
Mm-hmm.
And she got it from an OnlyFans model.
Mm-hmm.
The way you said that was...
It's all over the place.
Yeah, I was like confused. Sorry. I just, I don't know, maybe it's me, but I was like, huh?
Yeah. But Drake though?
I don't know. Wasn't they supposed to be like brother and sister?
Yeah. But Drake though?
Ew. Yeah.
Ew.
Like I said, I can only probably link with Drake for maybe half a weekend. I would more so want him to trick on me. That's probably how it started.
I won't take Drake seriously at all. Yeah. He was cute in Degrassi, but now he's just like.
You know, I didn't like Drake when he first was like singing and dropping music. His music was not for me. It was too depressing. It wasn't bad, just wasn't for me.
He gives me like the weird version of French Montana. Because they both do want to act. They both want to act Caribbean. They both act.
And I have a confession, y'all. Like when French Montana came out with Freaks with Nicki, around that time I found him so fine. No, I found him fine. But after that, now I find him to be corn chips. Like, can't do it for real. Can't do it. I don't know. It's just, I guess because they've been out so long and in the game and we saw all sides of them. It's not that I'm dehumanizing them. I just don't find them to just be like, they don't have that spark to me anymore, I guess you could say.
They lost their mojo.
Right. In plain words, they lost their mojo.
Okay. I know we was watching this video, but 6 and Glamazante has a new podcast.
Yes. So congratulations to them. They just started their podcast maybe like 2 weeks ago. And they have like 5 videos already, 5, 6 plus videos. And I like 6 because she's like so humble. She's so honest. She's raw, uncut. And I think she balances out Glamazante, who Glamazante stands on her Glamazantonian vibe. Right. She's like very like, everything is planned out and strategy. And that's a good thing. But when you have 6 who's like raw, uncut, that balances out. I would say you're like that because your energy is so laid back, it brings out me to want to plan more. And then with you, I'll probably be so spontaneous, you'd be like, sure, whatever, let's just do it. Because I'd be all over the place, but when it's all said and done, it'd be like an outcome. Like, because what was I doing? I was like, let's grab this and let's grab that and let's go grab this and write this down. And then you'd be like, Okay. But then when it's all said and done, it'll be right there.
Like I like watching 6 and Gomez Auntie, but one of the episodes was a little.
Yeah.
One episode was a little tired.
Yeah.
It was a little because it was repeating itself over and over again. Like, I'm sorry.
I think a lot of podcasts do that because people just sitting there talking. That's not to like disbar what you say, is that the word? To disbar what you say or defend them, but that's what I peep. Cause yeah, the last episode I watched, I was like, I had cut it off because it was just getting too long to watch, and I was like, baby, y'all just dropped. Like, give yourself some time to spread the episodes out. Like, I think they just been wanting to do the podcast so long.
Mm-hmm.
Cause even us, we was doing the podcast when we first started. We was doing like one episode a month, and then one episode every 2 weeks, and then we was working every week. And then we just took this break for 2 weeks, and it felt good. But I'm not gonna lie, I was itching to come back and do the podcast.
Me too.
I was itching. I wanted to do the podcast, but I was like, we had all these plans that was supposed to be a certain type of way, and I'm like, you know, that's not how we do the podcast. Mm-hmm. We have certain plans, but then everything else just kind of like be on it. Rest in peace to OJ Mako, age 32. His hit song, You Guessed It, he was discovered by Doja Cat. So let's give a moment of silence to him. That's sad. 32 is very young. Yes. It's like you just finished your 20s, finding yourself, and then you hit 32. Like you just probably about to start learning from your mistakes or from your 20s. And he was Pyong Pyong, December 12th. He passed away December 27th in the LA hospital.
Yikes. And also R.I.P. to Ryan Lambert and Eddie Lambert, the youngest from his youngest daughter. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what it says.
Yep.
Yeah, it's moment of silence, y'all.
That's tough. Condolences to the family.
Yes. Macy's and Big Lots and Party City all are leaving by February 2025, y'all.
Dang, a lot of stores. Even remember how like Blockbuster was like shut down? I think the first Blockbuster ever.
Blockbuster was a shit.
Yeah, but the first ever Blockbuster is the only one that exists now. It's just like movie theaters. I feel like movie theaters are gonna go extinct.
And they're so overrated.
Like even DVDs, like when you go into like Walmart or something, they don't exist. Like it's like 4 in a pile, like on a shelf. Like, cause who's buying that? Who's buying CDs? Who's buying DVDs? So when I do see somebody buy like a vinyl of even like, you know, modern celebrities or modern artists, I be like, that's cool, but it's like, it's almost obsolete. And like even Azalea Banks said, like music is becoming so obsolete because people are not picking up the CDs and buying it and reading the lyrics off the poster and taking the poster and posting it. Well, you can still post the poster up, that's still in. But as far as like buying the actual CD, people not doing that no more. We putting it in our phone, mm-hmm. playing it on the TV, on YouTube and whatnot, and that's really it. Mm-hmm. Like bring back the iPod. Yes. The iPod Nano.
Oh my god, I had the very first iPod.
No, remember Brandon, Playboy Brandon from the one I used to play, what was her name? Joanne, the scammer. Remember he was like, he took my iPod Nano.
This is gonna be a good movie. The Wolfman, the horror movie, is coming out January 17th.
Oh yeah, I want to see that. A lot of stuff is coming out the 17th.
A lot.
By the time y'all see this, maybe by the time y'all see this, it will be either out or we will have to do a review on a lot of stuff. So remind us in the comments if y'all need to.
And Dylan Burnside, aka Ricky from Pose, is playing Damian Curry, the queer gangster stylist on BET.
Yes, I'm looking forward to that. It's good because black queer stories need to be told. Like, yeah, we had Milk, I believe Milk Harvey. We had his story, but then, we get into stories, and that's important. Coleman Domingo, when he played the leader, and then Langston Hughes, he had his movie, and I think that's important for that to come out as well. Yeah, I'm ready to see it.
I'm here for it.
I hope it's good.
James Kwasi, the queer James Kwasi, black queer entertainer, has a Nike campaign.
Yeah, that's what's up. So he was a former YouTuber. When I used to watch him, he was like a YouTuber that he was cool with like Denzel, Dion, and all of them. Like I was watching them with that era. That was probably like 8 years ago, 9 years ago, I don't know. But I remember watching them a lot. And it's good that he's still getting his campaigns and modeling. He was doing music at one point. It was kind of like, what's the guy that outed Khalid?
I forgot his name.
But him, where he outed him.
I forgot his name. We gonna now.
Were you out when he got outed? Those like group of YouTubers, like queer, brown, and black YouTubers, they all worked together, like, or they knew each other because they were all like in LA. And it's good to see him still doing campaigns. Basically, that's what I'm getting at. But I remember I watched the video and he had just started dating this guy, and one of their first early dates, he took him to Puerto Rico. Like, can y'all top that? Like, imagine a dude just start dating you and he want to fly you out to Puerto Rico. Like, that's romantic.
I'm still waiting for that.
He bought his clothes. I think it was Fashion Nova or Shein or something. That's besides the point. But the outfits were nice, and they went and they took that flight.
I'm still waiting for that.
Right. Until the meantime, we gotta buy our own flowers and give ourselves our own balloons and hug our pillow and hug ourselves sleep. Good night. The Golden Globes aired January 5th. Morris Chestnut and I forgot her name. She's a brown woman, Indian woman. She's a great actress. I think she was in Grey's Anatomy. Remember, she has the pretty brown eyes, big circular eyes. They both announced the Golden Globes, and I think the Golden Globes were rushed because a lot of the movies I didn't even know existed. I think Demi Moore and Julia Roberts and stuff won, and I was just like, these movies like just came out. Even when we went to go have fun, we heard the other table with her mother talking, and they were talking about the Golden Globe. We were gonna film that as a mukbang, but they were so loud, and then Frank Sinatra was playing that we were like, yeah, we're not getting copyright, and so we're not gonna film. But anyway, the Golden Globes, tell me what you guys thought about it. I think it was rushed. I think it was
everybody got snobbed.
Yeah. Big names got snobbed, and especially got snobbed.
I heard Wicked got one.
Of course, Wicked was gonna win. It's Disney, and it's Ariana Grande, and her and Cynthia have been like so aligned and sync that it was bound to happen. I'm not knocking it because that's good, but I wasn't really into the movie.
Zendaya, I know Zendaya was pissed. Her show then was nominated.
You talking about that high school show she was in, Euphoria? Wow. And everybody loved that show. They was talking about that show was really good. That show was too good. Yeah, I never watched it.
I tried to watch like 1 or 2 episodes, but after that, I just couldn't.
You know what show went? Even though it's everywhere. You got potential.
Oh yeah.
I like the way you're honest and your confidence. I like the way you honest.
Oh yeah, that song. That song is really.
And Push to Start. Everywhere.
Oh, yeah, Push to Start is everywhere. Like
that'll probably win an award like this year.
Probably a Grammy or so.
Something. It's definitely gonna win something. Hopefully Lizzo, for whatever she get EGOT. She gotta be next to get EGOT.
She got everything. She got everything else.
I think she got EG or something like that.
Yeah.
Or ET or GE or ABCD, EFG,
something. Remy Ma's brother, Fat Joe. Unfortunately, is spoken for the hip hop and FBA community.
Yeah, so shout out to Solomon Project. We love watching your video. We enjoy interviewing you. Also, you always sending us videos in the DM, like funny skits and stuff. So we appreciate you for that. We love you. Shout out to DeAndre Dobbs too. We love you too. Shout out to Vegan Kings. Love you too. But what we want to say is that wait, where was I going with this? Where was I going with this?
I don't know where we was going with it. What did you go with that? You was talking about Fat Joe.
Yeah, so listen, the thing with Fat Joe is he authentic to the community in his own way, in his own right, being from New York. But my whole thing is like, you at least gotta look like this to like really talk about the culture, because even saying the N-word, as a white-skinned Puerto Rican, and Untucked podcast will stand behind this. They said the same thing, that this happens a lot with colorism and saying the N-word and the disrespect people have for hip-hop as it is anyway. So when you could blend in with both cultures, you should actually advocate and speak up. Not just be like, oh, I want to benefit from this, but then to not speak up for it later down the road. I find it harsh and disrespectful, and that's just period.
But my point for Fat Joe is, why you can't make music with like a Spanish album?
Seriously, I always say that. Like when he did the song I Don't Care with A-Marie and Ricky Martin and Fat Joe, when they all three did that song, I looked at it like, why didn't he speak some Spanish on it? Like, you know a whole nother language. Why are you not using the language? J-Lo does it. J-Lo benefits off of, yeah, I know. Yeah,
what's the last year she made a Spanish album too?
But she's done more for cultures than Camilla.
I don't like Camilla Bacon.
Yeah, Cabello.
I don't know her.
Camilla.
I don't know her.
Yeah, Camilla Cushion. That is all we have for y'all. We just started rambling, but we love y'all. We're so happy to be back. Congratulations to us. Y'all want to show us some love in the comments for celebrating a year to our podcast, especially with Tiffany Kreationz and Crafty Monkey. Keep it a stack. And we love y'all. Make sure y'all sound off in the comments. Make sure, send us a donation. Send us a donation to our Cash App. It's Theheatincolor. Make sure that you guys are drinking your water, taking your prep, taking your pep, buying yourself flowers, loving on yourself. Make sure you're receiving that love that y'all give. Don't be negative this year. And make sure y'all keep those resolutions up. Want to say anything?
And always stay true for yourself, and make sure have a great new year. And we're back, and we are celebrating our first year anniversary.
Yes.
Love you guys. See you on the next one.
Later.